scariest thing. Queen made ultimatum to Harry is giving William big inheritance to get rid of Sussex. The Queen is increasingly turning to Prince William on royal matters, according to reports. The monarch, 95, is said to be in regular contact with royal heirs Prince Charles and William now she does not have her beloved husband Prince Philip to consult with. But royal historian Robert Lacey insisted the Queen remains in charge. Mr. Lacey told magazine, "They operate together, not as equals, because the Queen remains in charge, but William is a very active component in the way the monarchy protects itself." William and Charles are said to have been involved in the recent move to strip Prince Andrew of his honorary military titles in a bid to distance the royal family from him. It comes as the Queen has faced a turbulent start to her historic Platinum Jubilee year. The Duke of York settled out of court last week in his sexual assault civil case in the US. Ms. Giuffre accused Andrew of having sex with her after she was trafficked by his friend Jeffrey Epstein. The Duke has always strenuously denied the allegations. There are also calls for him to lose his dukedom connecting him to the city of York, a decision that ultimately lies with the Queen. Meanwhile, the Prince of Wales potentially faces police questioning over an alleged cash for honours scandal linked to his foundation. And on Sunday, the Queen tested positive for COVID, forcing her to cancel a number of virtual engagements since then. Former royal correspondent Peter Hunt told the news agency, "So far, it's been a year of considerable challenge rather than celebration." The Queen is noticeably frailer. Prince Charles is likely to be interviewed as part of a criminal investigation into an alleged cash for honours scandal, and Prince Andrew is paying millions of pounds to a woman he says he has no recollection of ever meeting. These are problems for the monarchy that won't just disappear overnight. Further royal difficulties look set for the rest of the year. Prince Harry, who left the monarchy in crisis with Megxit, is preparing to publish his tell-all memoir. He is also pursuing a High Court claim against the Home Office over a decision not to allow him to pay for police protection for his family while in the UK. The Queen reached the milestone of 70 years on the throne earlier this month. Celebrations for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee are set for June, with the nation set to honour the monarch on a special 4-day bank holiday weekend. Prince Harry could be ineligible to stand in for the Queen if she became incapacitated or was absent because he does not live currently in the UK, a new parliamentary briefing paper stated. The rules on residency suggest that the Duke of Sussex should be ineligible, and yet Prince Andrew would still be allowed to do so despite his alleged involvement with Jeffrey Epstein and being stripped of his HRH title. Harry moved to the United States in 2020 and has been openly critical of the royal family while speaking to US media. Living in California, he has chosen to walk away from royal life, claiming in a bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey that he needed to break the cycle for the good of his children and bring them up away from the scrutiny. Harry has had royal titles removed and could be ineligible to step in for the Queen as a Councillor of State, it was revealed following the publishing of guidance, for if the monarch was not available, by the House of Commons Library. There have been calls for who can stand in for the Queen to be made clearer by Buckingham Palace, especially with the 95-year-old monarch having been unwell recently. She became the latest royal to catch COVID, but with mild symptoms she was able to speak with Boris Johnson in their weekly conversation by phone. With Harry having opted to step away and Andrew embroiled in scandal, Prince Edward and Princess Anne have been put forward as alternatives who could sit in for the Queen. Due to a short-term incapacity or absence, the Queen is able to appoint councillors of state to carry out her royal business.